you just introduce yourself for the viewers?
Sure. Hi, my name's Frank Arthur Smith. I'm a writer, actor, director, and I have a show coming out called Open to It.
I am so excited. It's a queer web series, correct?
Yes, that is right.
Are you allowed to kind of spill like the synopsis of it?
I can spill a sip of tea. Yeah, so it's about this couple experimenting with being open for the first time and all the sexy, silly situations that arise from that. Because, like, especially in the queer web series world, they're often like, it's a very serious, apocalyptic take on it. And we're like, let's just have it be fun.
I love that. I love that. And can you tell us anything about Laganja's character?
Oh, definitely. So Laganja plays a drag queen called Lois Carmen Denominator.
Oh my God.
And she's the drag mother to my the guy who plays my boyfriend, and she kind of sets him straight about, like, if you're going to go down this road, here's some things you have to know.
I love that. And how did you kind of get inspired to kind of expand within the queer web series format? Because you're right, now that I think about it, they're all kind of serious, almost like soap opera-y.
Yeah, I mean, so before this, I was working on a Disney Channel show, so very, very different. And I think between that and seeing, like, a lot of, like, dramas, I was like, I want to just do something a little different. And one of my friends gave me a phrase that sticks with me now, where I'm like, I want to normalize queer joy.
I love that. Yeah. That's going to stick with me, too. Like, so simple, but so important at the same time.
Yeah, on Raven's Home, one of the writers wore a shirt.
Raven's Home?
I did, yeah.
I went and like sat in the studio audience. I loved
you
that
did?
show.
Which episode?
It was the one where Tess is like talking to the basketball, pretending it's a guy. It was season 2, I think.
Yeah.
I knew someone who knew Raven, so they got us like tickets to go. So
yeah, Sky Cats is just like, we bonded over liking like salted cashews. She's such a sweetheart. And there was a writer on the show who wore a shirt that said Black Boy Joy, and that stuck with me too, because it was like, you're right, there are all these like stereotypes in the world that force you to be a certain way, live a certain way, and just, yeah, it was a warm environment. And yeah, it obviously wasn't what I'm doing now, but like, it was a great place to work.
No, I love that. I mean, I'm still such a big fan of Disney, so
yeah.
But I'm a fan of Disney and, you know, all the Drag Race and the queer shows, and I feel like you can have it all. People are like, you like Disney and Drag Race? And I'm like, yes, I like Disney and Drag Race. Like, calm down, it's not a big deal. I understand though. It's like when I go to a burger place, I get a kid's meal and a cocktail. So I understand why people are like, what's going on?
I'm really happy I'm talking to you, because I literally, the last thing I wrote was like a cat and a dog who don't get along with each other, and so they try to break up their pet parents who've like made them this blended family. And now I'm writing a show about like gay men having sex with a bunch of people. So like, I have layers, you know, and so do you.
It's important to have layers. I think it's really important, and it's especially when it's like unexpected. Like, I would never have thought that about you.
Nope,
so
yeah.
I love this. I feel like we're bonding.
Absolutely. And my boyfriend is great. He titled both. The pet one is called Paws Off, and this is obviously called Open to It. So he's couldn't do it without him.
When are they each coming out?
Yes, so the movie is not being in production at the moment, but the web series, the first episode is available now for a week for DragCon people. If you go to opentoitseries.com and look at sneak peek, you can find it. And then episodes 2 and 3 should be out in June or July.
Awesome. Do you have to like enter a code or anything when you go to it?
There's a password which we have included on the page just so nobody has to keep the flyer, you know, making it real easy.
Thank you for doing that, because I would have lost the flyer. I'm just being honest, I would have.
It has a QR code and stuff, but we were like, just in case, here's another way.
Good. Well, thank you so much. This was great. Do you want to just plug your Instagram, Twitter, anything of that?
Definitely. So the show's website is opentoitseries.com. You can sign up there for updates. Hear the latest on Laganja and Pandora Box, who will be in episode 6 as Laganja's drag mother, named Lois of the Low. And my Instagram is @frank.arthur.smith, and I update plenty and thirst trap plenty. Lots to see.
Amazing. I'm going to give you a follow, like, right away. You're awesome. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you, Ava. This is great. There's a lot to talk about. We'll be friends.
Yes, we will be. I agree. Bye.